This is Eli Bass of Navico. I'm going to make a short video to answer a question I received about displaying engine data on the HDS system. This applies to either HDS Gen 1, Gen 2, or Gen 2 Touch. This is a question on how we show data on our NMEA 2000 information page, which is a page that's showing right here on my simulator. If you connect your engine, and that could be a Honda, Suzuki, Evinrude, Mercury, Yamaha, or a variety of other engines, to your HDS via NMEA 2000, we're able to show you engine data. And that's things like RPM, fuel flow, engine hours, diagnostics, voltages, pressures, all that information. This right here is the information page, and this is by default what you will see when you connect up that engine. The question we received has to do with how this RPM gauge is showing data. How we show data on HDS when you have multiple engines, like this is a twin engine system. If you have multiple engines, we show data from all engines on the same gauge, but with different needles to indicate which data is to which engine. So right here on this RPM, you're seeing a red needle and a green needle, a port needle and a starboard needle. The question is, how can I make that not work like that? If I want to see a single gauge for port and a single gauge for starboard, can I do that, and how? The answer is yes, and this video explains how. So on this, while viewing this page, if you press the menu button, you're going to get an option to edit. Highlight edit, press enter, use your arrow keys to highlight the gauge in question. While you got that gauge highlighted, press the menu key again, and you're going to see this menu pop up. See an option for sources, highlight sources, press enter, and now you get an option to remove. If I highlight remove, now I can remove one of these sources from what that gauge is displaying. So I can remove either port or starboard. So if I want to make this a port gauge, I can remove the starboard needle, and now you got a single starboard red needle. All right, we got a single port red needle gauge displaying. If I press exit, get the option to save, say yes. Now I just created a RPM gauge that's only port. If I want to undo that, go through the same process, menu, edit, highlight the gauge, menu, sources. Now I could add that starboard gauge, that starboard needle back in. Highlight, hit exit, save. So that is how you create a single gauge on HDS system.